guys. I am here to film my books I want to read, because I guess it still applies, books I want to read during quarantine. I have a lot here, so let's just jump right in so we're not here forever. I'm going to start with the book I am currently reading, and that is Allegiant by Veronica Roth. I am about 245 pages into this. This is the third book to the Divergent series. I have read this. I'm sorry, I have not read this. I read the first and second book, and I did enjoy it a lot more than I thought I would. So, I am currently reading this. I'm reading these pretty quickly because they are very fast-paced, and they are a quick read. So, yeah, the next two books I am currently rereading the first one of it. And these were featured in my books I want to reread in 2020. And if you have not seen that video, I will link it down below. But it is The Land of Stories, The Enchantress Returns, and The Land of Stories, A Grim Morning by Chris Colfer. I am currently rereading The Land of Stories, The Wishing Spell, because I did want to finish. I keep meaning to finish this series, and I meant to for forever, and I haven't. So that's why I'm gonna reread the first, second, and third, so I can finish the fourth, fifth, and sixth, and then start the new prequel series, which is called A Tale of Magic. So I'm up to date. So when the second prequel book in that series comes out, I can read them. These next two books were also featured in my books I want to reread in 2020 video, and that is Don't Ever Blue Ball in This Town Again by Heather McDonald, as well as My Inappropriate Life by Heather McDonald. I did read these, like I mentioned, a long while ago, and I never finished them. So I'm going to probably finish them, read them both through, because I think I DNF'd them both halfway through. And I'm just going to that's why I'm picking that back up, because I want to read them both all the way through and then give my two cents on them. The next one is A Very Punchable Face by Colin Jost. I am currently reading this. I am enjoying this a lot. The reason I have a second copy is because my best friend Samantha loves Colin Jost, as do I. We love him on Weekend Update when he does with Michael Che. Him and Michael Che are hilarious together. And we just wanted to read it and see what it is, so this is her copy, because I didn't want to get my copy all ruined. This next one is 69 Summers of 69 by Ellen Hildebrand. I have seen this author and her books floating around BookTube and Goodreads, so I thought I would pick it up and see if I like it. And since it is still technically a summer book and it has been around for quite some time, I thought I would pick it up and read it, and it is a good summer read while we're still in summer. This next book makes me very sad, but I'm not going to say a lot about it, but it is Sorry Not Sorry by Naya Rivera. She did die last month. I am very sad, and I am intrigued to read it, and she was on Glee, and she was phenomenal when she was on Glee. I think I have every single one of her songs on my phone and on my computer, and I am just very sad that she died from a drowning incident when she went boating with her son Josie. I'm sure all of you know the story behind it. If you don't, she went to Lake Piru with her son, and they went on a boating trip, and she had enough strength to put her son back into the boat, but she did not have enough strength to save herself, and she drowned and died, and I'm very sad. So I am gonna pick up her book and read it. The next one is The Second Assistants by Claire Naylor and Mimi Hare. I don't know. Thinking about it, I don't know if this is a memoir or if this is a novel. I really don't. I don't know if this is a novel or if this is a memoir. I guess I will read it and I will find out. The next one is The 10 Commandments, My Search for God in Hollywood by Ken Baker. He used to be on E! News when, like, Juliana Rancic and Terrence Jenkins and Jason Kennedy and Ryan Seacrest, when they were all on it and hosted, and I liked it when they were all on and hosted it, and then I just stopped watching it after they all left because they were good on it. The next one is I'm not going to go into too much detail about because, the one thing I did mention is I got this, and my friend is so happy because Colin's book is signed. That's one thing I forgot to mention. Anyway, back to the next one. This series has been floating all over BookTube, so I'm not going to get into too much detail about it, but it's The City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty. Roshni Chachki, and Melissa Albert all had a book signing at Barnes & Noble, and I had Melissa Albert's book, actually. I'm pretty sure I did. So when I went, she was there with S.A. Chakraborty and with, this is a straight Chakraborty, with Roshni Chachki. So I decided to buy her book, and she signed it for me. So I'm going to read it, and I am very excited. This next one is, when I saw it, I thought the synopsis was hysterical. And I thought it would take me so quick to read this, and I just thought it was going to be such a good book, so I decided to pick it up. The next one is One to Watch by Kate Stayman London. This is about a girl named Bea who is a plus-size fashion blogger, and she, and as, like, her weekly obsession, she watches this reality show called Main Squeeze. And Main Squeeze is their version and take of The Bachelorette. And she ends up being asked to be the next Main Squeeze. So, it's, on occasion, I watch The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. I did watch the past season of The Bachelor. I missed the last 2 episodes, but one of my other best friends caught me up on it and told me who he picked. So, yeah. But I just thought that this book would be hilarious, and I just want to see what their take on The Bachelor is. On The Bachelorette is, I apologize. So, I know this is going to be such a quick read, such a fun read, and I'm excited about it. The next one is Incomparable by Bria Nikki Bella. This is signed as well. And there's this website, besides the website that I buy a bunch of my signed books on, there's this website that's called premiercollectibles.com. I will link it down below. And they have a variety and a different range. This is not sponsored by them, but hey, if Premier Collectibles, if you guys want to sponsor me, if any of you see this video, I would love to be sponsored by you guys. But anyway, this is their memoir, and I know who they are. I have never seen Total Bellas or Total Divas, but I keep meaning to, but I haven't yet. And I am just intrigued and interested to read their book. The next one is Grown Up Pose by Sonia Laylee. I apologize if I butcher your name. I have seen this author. She did write a different book. I have seen her book floating around, so I thought I would pick it up, her other book floating around, but I don't remember what her other book was. But when I saw this, I thought I'd pick it up and give it a try. The next 3 are a series and a book. A series. And it is Passion on Park Avenue, Love on Lexington Avenue, and Marriage on Madison Avenue. These are, I'm putting them back in the order they were in. By Lauren Lane. Yeah, I'm sorry if I butchered your name. But I have seen these 3 books floating around BookTube, and as well as on Goodreads, and I thought they were so cute. They do take place in Manhattan, so I thought that these would be a quick read, and I thought that they would be something for me to read during the quarantine. I do know what they are about, but like I said, some of these books I cannot remember what they are about off the top of my head, and I do not want to take forever to do this video. So I will put this in a lot of the books. I will put the synopsis down below for if I remember to, if you are interested in reading any of these books, if you do not know what they are about or have never heard of them. The next one is Mary by Herbie J. Palpati, and this is about Mary Tyler Moore. And I got intrigued because I think I was reading a book before, actually. And I think I was reading right before the shutdown started. I was reading Julie Andrews' book, and I think she mentioned Mary Tyler Moore in it, and I just got I don't know why, but I just got so intrigued that she didn't write a memoir, but this person wrote a book about her. So I just got so intrigued when I don't know why, but I just did. And I decided to pick this up, so I guess I could read more about Mary Tyler Moore. The next one is, I know it's a series. I haven't seen this book go around BookTube a lot, but I have heard some things about this. And it is, I really don't know anything about this, actually. I just thought the cover was cute, which kind of suckers a lot of people into it. But it's Darling Rose Gold by Stephanie Warble. I just thought the cover was so adorable, and I honestly, to be honest with you, I know nothing of what this book is about. The next one is, because they're right in front of me, these are probably going to be quick reads for me because it is 127 pages, so this is going to take me probably less than an hour to read, probably 15 minutes, is More Than a Game by Kate Goldman. The cover intrigued me on this because I used to be an ice skater, so I know this is about ice skating, but the cover intrigued me and I thought it was cute looking, so I am going to read. This is another one. And like I said, it's 127 pages, so it's probably going to take me, it is extremely short and very tiny. This will probably fit in my purse perfectly if I have to, when I get to it, when I go to work. And I'll probably be able to finish this on my commute. But anyway, this I got really intrigued to read. And again, I know nothing about it. All I know is the cover was cute, so I picked it up. This next one is, I have not read it in a while. I don't think I read it at all, to be honest with you. But I have had this since I was like in 5th or 6th grade, and I always meant to read it, and I didn't. But again, this one is also short. This is about 200. Oh, this is 207 78 pages, but it is like a small book, so I'm pretty sure I can get through quickly. But it's Star-Crossed Rising by Bonnie Hearn Hill. I knew what it was about when I got it when I was in, like, middle school. And I heard so many things about it when I was in middle school that I intended to read it, and then I never did. So I guess I will read it now and then tell you what it's about. The next one is another book I got when I was in middle school, and I meant to read it, and then I never did. Again, I feel so bad. But I guess I will just read it now, and it is pretty short. This one is only 189 pages, so I guess I can get through this pretty quickly. But that is A Corner of the Universe by Anne M. Martin. Like I said again, I did know what this book was, and it is, again, short. I did know what this book was about when I was in middle school, and I forgot, so I'm picking it up now. This next one is another one that I knew what it was about when I was in middle school, and I meant to read it. All my friends actually read this when they were in middle. They all got this book as well, and they loved it, and they told me to read it, and then I never did. I didn't like reading when I was in middle school. I didn't even like reading when I was for like book reports and stuff. But I'm gonna read it now. It's Secrets, Lies, and Algebra by Wendy Lichman. The next one is, I saw the cover to this. It immediately intrigued me. And she does have other books, so I am probably going to read her other books, but I only have one right now. And I thought the cover intrigued me, and the line on the cover intrigued me too. And it's perfectly antiquated by Jewel E. Ann. And I thought this book was so cute, would be so cute to read. And I thought you can't really, can you see that? Yeah. This on the cover said, "Love is messy and humans are overrated," which I thought was so cute and kind of funny. So I picked it up, and that's kind of what intrigued me from it. The next one is another short book that I'll probably be able to get through very quickly, and that is Love on Ice by Olivia West. I, again, thought the cover of, like, up here, if I can get to focus, up there, I thought this whole cover part was so cute. I thought this entire cover was cute, so I picked it up, but I know nothing about it, and I know nothing about this book either. That is very bad. But, yeah. This next one is a book that I know everything about because I have been meaning to read it for ages. This was probably the next book I was going to pick up when I got it, because I pre-ordered it, and then I forgot. But it's on the list, and it will get read, I promise. The next one is Betsy by Betsy Johnson. I probably have too much Betsy Johnson in my closet, and I am obsessed with Betsy Johnson. I freaking love her. And I literally probably have so much Betsy Johnson in my closet that there was no way I wasn't going to read this and own this. And the bonus part is that I thought this top, and it's signed by Betsy Johnson, and I thought her signature, like, XOX, the, like, kiss, the, like, lip imprint, and XOX is probably, that's her, like, signature on a lot of her Betsy Johnson stuff, So I was so intrigued to read this. I got this from Barnes & Noble signed, and I was like, there's no way I'm not buying it, and I am not picking it up. And I have to read this, because I think, if I am being fair, Betsy Johnson is one of my favorite designers. So there was no way I wasn't going to read it. And I am going to read it, I promise. Okay, there aren't that many left. The next one is Beautiful on the Outside by Adam Rippon. I think he guest judged, and it's also signed by him. I know who he is. I have been meaning to read his book for I have been meaning to read his book for ages. And it was on sale when I picked up Betsy Johnson's book, so I figured, why not? The next one is Name Drop by Ross Matthews. I was obsessed with Ross Matthews. I thought Ross Matthews was hysterical. He is hysterical. And I didn't even know he wrote another book. And I did read his first book, Man Up. And I loved it. And I didn't even know he wrote another one. So when he did, I immediately picked it up. The next... There are two more, so I'm just going to take them together. They're by two different people. But the next one is The Worst Best Man by Mia Sosa. Again, the cover immediately intrigued me. And I immediately got drawn to this. I just thought that this looked so cute, so cool, and I am just intrigued to read this. The last book is You Deserve Each Other by Sarah Hogel. This is another... I'm so sorry if I butcher your name. I thought this book would be so intriguing. This is... Christina Lauren blurbs it too. But this is... The cover, again, this is another cover book that intrigued me. I thought the cover and the back cover, like with the shoes and the cake and the ring, I just thought it would be extremely intriguing, and I just had to pick it up and read it. Alrighty, thank you for sticking with me through this very long book haul video. I have all my books all over my bed now, so I have to pick them up and put them back. But I hope you enjoyed this book. Let me know some books you are reading during the quarantine, as I would love to know, as always. And I will see you guys soon with another video soon. Hopefully within the next month or two. And I don't ghost you again. So I will see you then. Bye.